So today we're going to be going over how to find the mean, median, mode, and range of a data set or of a set of numbers like this one right here. Now let's start with the mean. The mean is basically the average number out of all the numbers you have in a data set. And the way we're going to find that mean is the first thing we're going to do is add together all of the numbers in our set. So let's add all of these numbers together. And that's going to get us a sum of 50. After adding all these numbers together, we get 50. Now, to find the mean, we're going to divide our sum of 50, divide that sum by the number of numbers in our data set. So let's count how many numbers we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So we're going to divide our sum of 50 by 5. Now 50 divided by 5 is equal to 10. So just like that, we found the mean. The mean of this data set is 10. Now as a quick review, just to find the mean, all you have to do is add together all the numbers in your data set and then divide that sum by the number of numbers in our data set. So now let's go over finding the median or the middle value of our data set. And the first step in finding the median is we are going to set all of the numbers in our set in order from least to greatest. So the smallest number I see is 5, then a 7, 11, and 22. So all we've done is set these numbers in our data set in order from least to greatest. And the median is actually going to be the number that's exactly in the middle of our new list of numbers in order from least to greatest. So I see the number 7. 7 is exactly in the middle of this list right here because it has 2 numbers on its left side and 2 numbers on its right side. So in this case, 7 is going to be the median of this data set right here. So all we did to find the median was we set the numbers in our data set in order from least to greatest and found the number that was exactly in the middle of that new list. Now, in this case, we got lucky because the number of numbers in our data set is odd. We have 5 numbers. It's an odd number, so we're going to have a number like 7 that's exactly in the middle of our new list of numbers. 7 has an equal number of numbers on its left and right side. However, if we had an even number of numbers, like let's say I added the number 6 to our data set, we do the same thing to find the median. We'd set these numbers in order from least to greatest, 11, 22. However, as you can see here, we do not have a number in this case that's exactly in the middle of our list. Both 6 and 7 are middle numbers. They're in the middle, but they both aren't exactly, they can't be classified as the median because they both aren't exactly in the middle of our list since we have an odd number of numbers in our data set. So in this case, the way we're going to find the median is we are going to look at a number that is directly in between our 2 middle numbers 6 and 7. So the number that is exactly in between the numbers 6 and 7 is 6.5. 6.5 is directly in between 6 and 7. So in this case, the number 6.5 is going to be the median of our data set. So just as a quick review, to find the median, all we have to do is set the numbers in our data set in order from least to greatest, and then find the number that's directly in the middle of that new list. Now, if we have an even number of numbers, then to find the median, we're going to have to look at the number that's directly in between our 2 middle numbers. Now let's go over the mode, which is actually extremely easy to find. The mode is just the most common value in your data set. So when I look at the set of numbers, I see the number 5 twice, and I don't see any other number repeated. So in this case, since 5 is the most common number in our data sets, the number that you see the most, 5 is going to be our mode. Now in some cases, let's say we took away this 5 wasn't there, and we just had 5, 7, 22, and 11 in our data set. There's no number that's repeated more than once. Each number has an equal amount of numbers in the list. So in this case, there is going to be no mode. Now, on the other hand, in some cases, let's say there was this 5, but there was also an 11. So now we have two numbers that are the most common. We have 5 and 5 and 11 and 11. So in this case, there's going to be two modes. 5 and 11 are both modes. So once again, the mode is really easy to find, just the most common number, but keep in mind that there can be multiple modes and there can be no modes in your data. Finally, we have the range, which is basically just the difference between the smallest and the highest number in our data set. So the smallest number I see is 5 and the largest number is 22. So all we have to do is subtract 5 from 22 to get 17. And 17 is going to be the range of this data set.